The rain poured relentlessly that night, turning the dusty roads of the small town into rivers of mud. Under a flickering streetlight, a young mechanic named Iyan worked alone in his old, dimly lit garage. His hands were covered in grease, his clothes soaked, but his heart, warm and steady, beat with quiet determination. He didn't have much, but what he had, he shared. Just as he was about to close for the night, the screech of tires broke the silence. A luxury SUV pulled up, its headlights cutting through the rain. From the driver's seat stepped a woman in her late 30s, elegant yet visibly anxious. In the back seat, a wheelchair was folded beside a young girl who stared out the window with lifeless eyes. "Please," the woman's voice trembled, "my car broke down. We're on our way home from the hospital." Iyan nodded without hesitation. "Don't worry, ma'am. I'll take a look." As he worked beneath the car, the little girl watched him silently. Her name was Alina, only 15, yet she had already lost the ability to walk after a devastating accident a year earlier. Her mother, Nadia, was a successful businesswoman, but all her wealth couldn't repair the pain that had settled in their hearts. Iyan fixed the car quickly, refusing payment when Nadia offered a thick envelope of cash. "No need," he said softly, wiping his hands on his shirt. "You needed help, that's all that matters." Nadia was stunned. No one had ever refused her money before. Alina, watching from the car window, saw something different in the young mechanic's eyes, kindness without condition. It was something she hadn't seen in a long time. Days later, Alina couldn't stop thinking about him. There was something comforting in the way he spoke, calm, grounded, human. She asked her mother if they could return to the garage to thank him properly. At first, Nadia hesitated. But seeing a spark in her daughter's eyes, the first in months, she agreed. When they arrived, Iyan was repairing an old motorbike, humming softly. He greeted them with his usual warm smile. Alina shyly handed him a small lunchbox. I made this for you," she whispered. Iyan's eyes softened. "Thank you, princess. That means a lot." From that day, a friendship bloomed. Every weekend, Nadia drove Alina to the garage. The girl loved watching Iyan work, asking questions about the engines, the tools, and how he could fix things that looked beyond repair. "You know," Iyan once said, "machines are like people. Sometimes they just need patience, and a reason to start again." Those words sank deep into Alina's heart. For the first time since the accident, she began to believe she could still have a life beyond her wheelchair. Iyan noticed the determination in her and decided to help in a way no doctor had tried. He built a simple hand-powered tricycle from spare parts lying around his garage. "It's not perfect," he said, "but it'll let you move on your own." When Alina tried it, her hands trembled, but as the tricycle rolled forward, her laughter echoed through the garage. Tears streamed down Nadia's face. It was the first time she'd heard her daughter laugh like that since the accident. That moment changed everything. With Iyan's encouragement, Alina began physical therapy again. He'd often wait outside the center, cheering her on. The doctors were amazed at her progress, her muscles growing stronger, her confidence returning. But the road wasn't easy. There were nights when Alina broke down, frustrated and in pain. "It hurts too much, Iyan," she sobbed once. He knelt beside her, eyes gentle but firm. "Pain means your body is waking up. Don't give up now. You've already come so far." His faith in her became her strength. Slowly, step by trembling step, Alina began to stand. The day she took her first unaided step, Nadia fell to her knees, weeping. Iyan stood in the corner, silent, tears glistening in his eyes. Months later, Alina walked into Iyan's garage without her wheelchair. She was holding a small bouquet of flowers. "You fixed more than machines," she said softly. "You fixed my hope." Iyan smiled, his voice low and filled with emotion. "No, Alina. You did that yourself. I just reminded you how strong you already were." Nadia offered him a partnership in her company, wanting to repay his kindness. But Iyan gently declined. "I'm happy right here," he said. "Helping people is worth more than any paycheck." Before leaving, Alina turned back one last time. "You changed my life, Iyan. Forever." He waved, his heart full. The rain had stopped outside, and sunlight broke through the clouds, just like the light that had returned to Alina's life. That day, the small-town mechanic taught two wealthy souls something money could never buy: compassion, faith, and the healing power of kindness.